Hello there. So yeah, man, it's Daniel here. Today was a great day, man. And like today was a great day, and I have to analyze the patterns of this day to so I have to analyze the pattern of this day so it can be considered a great day. So I woke up. It was like actually I woke up was 8 a.m. But I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm going to sleep more. So I woke up 9:25 a.m. And I was like, good. Got up, brushed my teeth, my tooth, my tooth, yeah. Um, check my weight, and like I'm getting not chubby, man. I think like no, actually it is because like I've been um uh, like having more like free meals, like no, like I'm aware of that, and so because of that, I'm being more like cautious about it. So for example, today I had like 3 meals, but like I did fasting all day, you know. So it's a way like to, you know, cut the calories, you know. But anyway, I woke up and then I checked. There was a new lead. I didn't call him because it was in the morning. You know, like it's Saturday, so like chances of them picking up not great. And like imagine if they pick up and they're like pissed because I called them. Even though like fuck them, if they put their information, I'm supposed to call them. You know, they asked for it literally. But anyway, I sent him a message. He didn't reply, and then there was this guy that I booked yesterday through messages. Sent some messages about the resort. He kind of didn't give a fuck. But then I said, "Is everything good for 1 p.m.?" He was like, "Yep." I was like, "Oh, he's gonna show up." Said and done. Showed up. Was a really good call, man. Was a really good call. In terms of the processes, the way that I did, the consequences. I didn't do the consequences with him. Like I'm starting to thinking that maybe, depending on the prospect, I can skip the consequences. Depending on the prospect, because like for his case, like um, he already invests his money, but he doesn't invest his money in real estate because like even though it's timeshare, it's like real estate, you know, because it's timeshare of a very expensive resort. So like it's real estate, it's a property, right? And he already, you know, has assets, and it's not like if he doesn't travel more, like because I asked him, I was like, okay, what happens if you know you go and like is that gonna have some type of impact on you? And he's like, yeah, no, not really. And I was like, it's not like there's no considerable upside in, like on probing like this, like the consequences. So I focus more on the future pacing. Oh, so like you can do this, you can travel more, and like he was like really bought into the product, especially because of the thing of like being able to exchange the weeks, and instead of going to the resort that he bought the fractions of, switch like exchange that and go to another resort, and like he was like really bought into that. And then I got his documents, man. Like the way that I did it was very subtle. I was like, yeah. Um, so like usually I was very like very I wasn't assumptive at all, you know, because he was very like methodical as well, very analytical. He was like very pop 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 pop, you know, like how does this work? Okay, and that makes sense, you know. He did the math like okay, I get this. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna get this, you know, net profit. I was like, oh. So I was like, okay, usually when you pay your like your expenses like you do that in the beginning of the month or how does that look like? Like five like in the beginning because then I get more money. I was like, oh, interesting. And so that would be on the 50th. of the month. No, more on the 10th. I like 10th. Okay, so just so you understand how it works, normally no, I said, so just so you understand how this works, the the installments, they're sent through email, okay? And then you can pay. Here we have a thing called Pix, by the way. It's like oh fuck man, it's great. You can just like there's a key, you know, having that key like you can transfer money like it's instantaneous. So like it's really good, really good. So you can pay in Pix or no credit card. And like by the way, like if you were the to acquire, like would that be on the email you put on your when you sign up the form? And now I'm doing this very confused tone because like to really like try to understand like kind of like I need some help, like of him like to understand like the best way so I can help him. Like yeah, and then I was like okay I got the email, got the date of the installment. Now here's the because this all of this is like it's not like that level of commitment, you know. Eh. But then like the documents. So I said something like, okay, perfect. Just so in case you consider, to become a owner, and I can also, already uh, speed up the process, so you don't have to wait. Uh, what I can do, I can get this unit locket for you, and for that, I'm just gonna need some document that could be your ID and a payment proof of residence, some utility bill. And just so you know, this is not any type of uh, this is not like this doesn't put you in any type of compromise. It's just so I can talk with the guys of the administration. Say, hey, I talked with John here, and he's interested in that. So you know, and he's like, okay, sure. And then like he went through Google Drive, and he sent me, and I was like, oh, and like he's very it's analytical. I wouldn't say like skeptical, but like very analytical. And I was like, fuck, you know. So yeah, I'll follow up with him, and yeah, he was the first guy that I actually got the documents, and he's not laid out. Fuck no, it's rare, man. I got lucky. But we'll see. And then there's other dude as well. He was supposed to answer me on Friday. He didn't call him. He didn't pick up. Send him a message. He didn't view the message. So this is happening. And then I talked with my colleague of high ticket. She's back. She was sick, and how she said is like it's fuck migraine. I think it's migraine. It's because of the stress, and I was like, oh wow, that could be me, man. Like she's good now. She's working with TM setting, and she said it's way easier. I was like, oh, interesting. Like I talked with her about the offer, like the things that happen. I did a call with her as well, and that was really good. Wait a minute. So that was really good. This call that I did with her. Because she gave me like some insights, and since she's also in high ticket, she's selling as well. She was closing. Um, it's good, to have a different perspective. And then she gave me like some tactical advices, like on how to do that. And like, I was kind of like embarrassed of doing the mock over, but I was like, fuck, let's do it. And then I just did the future pacing, and like was good because then I got like the holes in like the way that I'm playing the game, this phase of the future pacing, and because like I was like because like again, the environment is gonna influence you, right? They are always about like, oh, imagine you and your family are here, and then she was like the way we were doing. She was like, she has a family, or the prospect has a family, and like when she goes to travel, there's a lot of logisticals, organization, buying the ticket, like organizing and you know the packages and all of that, you know, get the kids ready, all of that, and then the fact that she can do that way more quick, like, and not worry, and she doesn't have to worry about all this logistical. That would be like awesome for her, and that was the future pace. And then I tried to quantify that, but like, there's no point in that quantifying because like, not like she fucking take notes on how many hours she take to. And then I went to the like where would you be here on the resort? And she was like, here on the water park. How would that make you feel? Like I don't know. So like, you know, because I was trying to future pacing for the experience, even though like the future pacing d- shouldn't be done like around the outcome, you know. And no, even the tangible and the emotional driver should be around what she told me, not on the thing that I want to do the future pacing. So like, it gotta be like according to what the prospect says, you know. Of course, there are times you're gonna go into rabbit holes, but like, you know, it should be done around that. That really helped me, man. Not gonna lie. Uh, so yeah, I did that, and then like I was kind of analyzing, the close rate of everybody, and it's not good. It's 5%. Like my guess is 5%. They need 20 calls to get a sale on average. You know, and like, man, like for these things of like extremely high ticket, and at least 20. Fuck's sake, like 2 out of 10 calls. That should be ideal. And yeah. Yeah. Well, anyway. Uh, mm, my, my tooth is very white. Wait a minute. So yeah, man. That was really good. And yeah, man. Today pretty much I woke up naturally, so that means that I didn't use the alarm. I train. I train. I trained as usual. It was a good training session. It was peaceful, not noise around me. And then I had a call that I performed well. And again, of course, no, the outcome matters a lot, but like I did the process like decently, was good, and and then I talked with someone that I like about things that I like, and yeah, I think yeah I need to train, do the work, and also interact with people that I like and respect. And I ate some good food, man. It's that simple, man. Train, work, and have fun. Yeah. Have fun not only by myself but with others and people that I admire. I think that's the secret. At least that's my secret for happiness. Just realized today. Well, that's way more simple than I expected. And that doesn't require 10 million bucks. Even though 10 million bucks would be nice. Yeah. So yeah, man, that's it. Let's keep moving forward. Let's conquer. Bye.